How do you reckon Daly would have done?
Not very well. I don't think so.
No?
No.
Daly, how
Because
well
it does
would
take
Daly
two...
Because obviously Hazel sleeps in the same bedroom as us, and he was up one night crying about his girlfriend, hoping that she's still there.
No, he was even saying Hazel's name, like, and because his head was so fucked up. We were watching it on the night vision.
We felt so sorry for him. We've seen a lot more than you lot have seen. Don't forget that, please.
Yeah, literally, he was staying up in his bed, and he was going, Hazel,
You were comforting him.
Hazel,
What, angry about?
Yeah.
Who was comforting him?
Oh, angry?
No,
Me comforting.
because
Frustrated.
he was confused about what he wanted to do.
But I was asleep.
And we were like
I miss a
talking,
lot when I'm
and then
asleep.
he was up and like going to the toilet and everything, and it was like, it was really sort of.
Hazel told me
Strange
that
to
when he
watch,
went to the toilet in there, when they was in there,
He was kicking
he was
off.
in the toilet and he was going,
I know he said Joe's the bitchy to him. Did he?
yeah, yeah, Joe is the bitchy one, yeah, and he was going through everyone's names.
Someone.
Dexter.
Lovely man.
What have you said
Actually, this is the man that told me
Dexter?
I
like that guy.
When I went upstairs, was it? No.
No,
that's
I'm
Millie
going to try and
Tellbow
keep
guy.
myself
Actually,
composed.
no, it's not
See you
Millie
later.
Tellbow guy. Is it not? No.
Where's the lighter,
That's one to
sweetheart?
listen.
Dexter, you've got the white lighter, can we have it?
Oh my God, why would you do that to my life? Thank
I don't
you.
use Millie Tellbow.
Yeah, I'll throw it there, there.
Got Berlin on your top.
Murphy.
Berlin on your top.
District. Berlin District.
You buy
Did
it
you
in
get it from
Berlin.
Berlin, yeah?
No. I bought it from Matalan.
Did you? Really?
Matalan, bigger sizes, bigger people.
But all I did, from Berlin, I bought a little bear, some alcohol.
Oh yeah, we bought a little bear. What did we buy, Maisie?
Alcohol.
Little vodka.
Yeah, we bought a little vodka.
My
Grey
mum.
goose? Little
What?
grey goose.
No, it was a little vodka that said
Berlin.
Oh, was it?
vodka trop fischen, means vodka drink, I think.
Can you imagine that, coming back from Berlin,
You
going
know, in
straight
New
to
York,
Matalan, buying a
it's
top,
so
and then
cheap.
I've been to Berlin.
New York, everything is so cheap
Is it?
in New York. Everything. That's where I want to go and get out.
Too funny. Too funny.
Could you get me? Could you get,
hang on, no.
you want it?
to win it is
no, could you get me one of mine from under my
No,
bed?
we'll go.
Cheers, doll. But we were saying like we miss Hazel and that, and then like we was talking about it, and then we said, actually we're not going to complain, we're not going to moan about missing her because we're so lucky to make it to the final week. And then they went, have you got anything to say? Sorry, about being survived? Is that the word?
And we just waved at the camera.
About being saved. And then we were just like, thanks for everyone who didn't pick up the phone to vote. We went, "Thanks you." It's nice though, isn't it? Mine's under my bed.
Well, you actually want me to get a few?
If you could. Under the red bit.
Okay, thank
The
you.
top red bit where it's folded over.
Yeah, done anything
You can
wrong
see the
like that.
can.
Plus, it's not like your argument with her was yesterday, where it'd be.
There you go, you greasy fucker.
Get up now.
Shit, 3 girls, 3 boys. That's crazy.
Yeah, we did ask about 3 girls, 3 boys. 4 boys.
No, but as in 3-boy housemates,
yeah,
3
yeah.
I was
girls.
going to say, you keep on
Honey,
forgetting that me,
rub
Joe,
in
or Sam, or
the-
Dexter.
It looks like a moustache rubbing
In
the
his own room,
lip liner.
Oh,
To be honest, I don't know why you wear that lip liner with pink lipstick. It doesn't really go.
really?
Yeah, I was talking
Yeah.
about using as one person, and then I was
there.
like,
Smudge it.
I'm gonna miss them.
Just rub it in
I'm
there.
gonna miss. I was like, I'm
And
gonna
then
miss
at the bottom,
him.
rub it
I was
in.
saying that out then, and then I was like,
And
I'm gonna
everywhere,
miss
rub
them.
it in, and
Then
basically
like,
wipe
No,
it off.
just the bottom bit.
I said upstairs, I said it yesterday, I went, you might
Yeah,
have
yeah.
stayed in your
Rub
pyjamas,
it now.
like, you're not going anyway. Said it to you, I knew you weren't.
Oh no, I was going to say, can you do my, I really liked what you did in my face, but that was Hazel's makeup, wasn't it?
I've got makeup that will do that as
Have
well.
you?
Yeah.
Can you do it for me when I'm next? When
Do you know
eviction?
next Friday, if I'm up, or whenever eviction I'm next up, can you do makeup like this for me?
Sophie's going to be some busy girl.
She will.
Don't ag me though, because I get agged.
I know you do, especially with the hair thing. You took so long to get changed and that's today.
No, I do get agged because I notice you lingering around with the comb and
He always
hairspray.
linger around you. I'm
He's
scared
like,
you'll forget
he
me.
lingers around me with the comb and hairspray. I will never forget you. Never, ever, ever. I know that I've got to do it, so I know
Why
I'll
want to
do
get in
it.
the poll?
If I say I'm going to do it, I'll do it. Like, I'm not one of them people that won't do it. But
I asked
just let me do it in my own time, I'll do it.
What do you
Before,
say?
like, 100%
The diary room
before.
boss
Oh,
now.
my mum will be there tonight. She'll have met your
Doesn't sound
mum.
very promising, does it?
No, my dad. My dad.
Oh, she'll have met your dad. Oh my god, that's going to be weird because my dad will blatantly, my mum will think that your dad's like,
What do you say?
I just said,
Like
oh,
my
Matthew,
dad.
you alright? Like, having a nice little chat.
All right, girl.
Talking about my bank account and stuff. More or less
So
gave away my
she-
sort code. And then,
What, did you actually talk about your bank?
not to him, to each other.
No, I think- I think
But
he
he's
might-
listening, and then it was getting a bit heavy, and he went, Jack.
Yeah.
It's mum and dad next time. Do you think at the final, whoever gets there, you're allowed to bring more people? No, it's 2.
No.
Still 2?
It's a shame, isn't it? I reckon the
I
rest
wish
of the
I could bring
family,
4, you know,
the
like
rest
mum,
of my
dad.
family will wait indefinitely 100% outside in the car or something, even if they can't come in. My dad's
I know.
tried to get normal tickets as well. He said.
That's what
Yeah,
my
that's what
sisters
my
were doing. My
cousins
sisters
imagine.
were doing it every week. And if you don't get in one week, you get priority tickets the next week, so you get in anyway.
Do you?
There's a little hint for you.
Oh, so it might have been my mum and Tom, and then my dad and his girlfriend.
In the
no, my
audience.
dad and the girlfriend, and Tom and my
And
mum in the crowd.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, also, when I did, you know, I kept on saying, like, the other week, I can hear my sister screaming. It was my sister screaming.
How do you know?
I think.
He's not allowed to say how he knows. You know how I know.
Oh,
What did they
I
say
don't know
about
how
it?
you know.
What, they were
Everyone
loud.
knows how I know.
What did they say about it? They were loud. No, I said, was it mum and dad every time? And then they said, it's not been your mum and dad every time. He said, your sisters were there. I went, what ones?
Oh, I want to speak
Then he
to him
said-
now because
Your 2 sisters, so it wasn't
Tell him
Nicola and
so.
Hayley. And then I went, I thought I heard them. He went, you heard them. They went, you heard. Well, to be fair, Katie has a bloody loud scream on her. Does she? She does.
How many people do you reckon we can bring to a rap party?
2.
Two.
2 of that. I'm
Maybe
going to ask
one.
someone more so I can bring all 3 of my sisters.
oh no, that's like me. I want to no, not even that. I want to bring my mum, my boyfriend, and my dad. But then my dad won't come without his girlfriend, I don't think. But then I reckon he will because like, obviously it's a big thing.
yeah, because it's such a big thing, it might do.
weird?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, say, at the end of this, when we all like,
But
if
then
I meet
I
up with
reckon his
Gina for
girlfriend
brunch and
might
stuff,
do
do you
it.
think people would look at the table and go, oh, look, never mind, some big brother? Because it'd be weird. People would talk behind your back and say, oh,
probably
look, it's...
How good you
Depends-
lot.
it
It's so
depends who's watched
easy
it.
for all of you to meet up on a whim. Me, I have a
whim?
fucking arranged 3
What's
weeks
on a
in
whim?
advance.
Yeah, you have to
Why?
arrange travel.
You've got
He lives in
Wait,
Weir's, isn't
wait.
it?
We're going to go to
No,
brunch.
what's away?
Yeah.
I can't
You're
just
gonna be
come
in
up,
Central
oh
London,
yeah,
aren't
be
you?
up now in a bit for some brunch.
I
But
live in
if
Central
you would
London.
wait, I gotta wait.
No, I
But
know.
then,
It's
but
gotta
then
be a good enough.
I'm going to be at
Oh
the hotel
yeah,
for about a
yeah.
month.
Like if people phone
Are
me,
you
like,
still gonna be in the
"Callum,
hotel for a
should we go
month?"
Some lunch. Oh yeah, hold
Maybe
on,
if I
mate.
get
Like,
bored, I'll
we'll
just
give
go
you
back to
3
my
hours.
house. It depends how I feel, really. But the whole
exactly.
week that I come out of here, I'm going straight to the hotel.
And we're coming to stay.
I know.
Yeah,
that
are
is
you?
like
Yeah.
I'd be
Can I come
that.
stay?
Yeah, of
100%,
course. Yeah,
promise.
yeah,
Grim.
I want to come stay.
yeah,
The night out, then
definitely.
come stay.
Yeah,
Being,
yeah.
oh, when I meet up.
2 double beds in the spare room and an ensuite.
out
It's
with
really
you.
nice.
There's
Really
2
like
double
it.
beds in the spare room.
Yeah,
all you have to do, about 10 minutes
It's
down the
really
road,
nice.
I've been to
Big
your
man.
Sweet.
But I'm not coming to
There's
you,
even
you're
a
coming to
kitchen
me.
too.
What in a Mayfair?
Yeah.
There's also
In there, there's one.
yeah.
Bare something, bare. It's like one of the best. It's like there's like a bath in the middle of the room. like massive bed with like this massive curtain thing, lovely windows. But the bath is right in the middle of the room, and it's like one of the baths on the.
Do you mean Blake's?
No, I stayed in the Blakey.
Blake's,
I stayed in
yes.
the Blakey in New York.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you're on about, Blake's?
No, there's Blake's in London.
I think I stayed in that in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to stay in the
I stayed a flat
Wellington, but then I ended up staying in the Blakey or Blake's or whatever
I've
it's
heard
called.
of the
No.
Wellington.
Yeah.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
It's right on
not
Town
really.
Square.
In
right
all
on the front.
fairness, in Edinburgh, when I stayed
Really
at a
nice.
Travelodge in Edinburgh, it was dead in the city centre, and it was
Right,
a
how
proper
does it
nice
sound?
building.
Oh, my mum
It was an old building, and the room was huge.
Oh, Mum,
It might have been a
Your mum
Travelodge,
get
but
along
it
with
was huge.
Hazel after.
What do you reckon? I wonder what Mum's going to be like with Hazel.
Got the lighter.
No, honestly.
She'll probably just tell her where she thinks she went wrong, something like that. You
Your
know what
mum-
mum's
your
like.
mum-
Your
your
mum
mum's-
can't hold back. She's got verbal diarrhea.
Your mum's an honest person.
But I think it's
as well.
out of you,
three.
Sophie,
I'm
and
probably
these
gonna
two.
be-
I think it's the four of you. But
Well, we
Dexter,
soon
Dexter,
find
you've
out,
really-
dunno we?
Let's not
Find
freak
out.
out, we'll find out soon.
We're all
Yeah.
going to Do disagree, you know a so scary we fact? just find out. There's only 7
Agree to
people left
disagree.
in this house.
I know.
Do you know
That's
I
how many.
said-
I said upstairs. That's how many people.
Do you know what I said
Just
upstairs? I went out.
That's my
I went
family.
out of the thousands and thousands of people who applied,
We're left.
who auditioned, who
I
went through all
know.
the
They
processes.
asked me what I'd missed the most, and I
Six
said the
people
people.
left.
I said people.
I said people.
Sorry, yeah, 6 housemates. 6 people.
I said I
It
was
was
not
really
me.
nice. We just smashed through it.
Yeah.
I said.
Who?
Did he have any
That-
banter?
Yeah, that guy. Normally, I would have thought that he would have waited until I finished that bottle and really like let me go to town, but it was really nice.
Was he asking you questions about Hazel as well?
Yeah.
that's what it was
A lot was about Hazel.
Yeah,
how-
a lot was about Hazel or Jack. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
like how
Yeah,
you
a little
know.
bit.
Who do you think will miss her? Do you think people are upset? How did Gina feel?
They asked me that. How did Gina feel? Gina, and you're going to be asked by everyone. Everyone's going to say.
They went, how
about
did
you.
Gina feel?
How
I
did
went
Gina feel?
ecstatic.
I went ecstatic. I went, she's euphoric.
Fuck, if they call me up and ask me about it, I will not be responsible for my words. You know what I mean?
Yes, you bloody will be responsible for your own.
And you know, what do you
She
think of the
gets
whole
very sexy.
Hazel and Charlie
She
situation?
strings more like fishing line.
What did you say?
Did you like Hazel?
I just said the truth.
No, I didn't like fuck, but
Good riddance.
They fell out before they were friends in the
Oh,
outside world
like
and they lived
God.
together.
That's what I said. I
Um,
went, some people didn't see her funny side. I went, all I saw was her funny, sarcastic
But
side.
Sophie did
That's
say
it,
it's because
basically, about
we
the
don't ever see her
situation,
pot.
you know.
I
So
didn't get a
even when the
word
doors
she said
opened, I
after.
didn't even want to hear the
Sorry?
booze because I ignored them.
Oh,
Murphy!
Murphy!
Ask if he can open the pool.
Oh, I like Murphy.
Carry on, Dex.
Murphy's the best.
Ask him if he can open the
And
pot.
yeah,
Ask him if he can open the pot.
I just
but
said, you
Gina
know,
got, she been
Can
called
you not
up.
bring the wine upstairs?
I'm not,
He
I'm
can't
bringing
open
it
it.
in.
Been called up.
they made up.
No, Sophie.
And I just, you know, I do think that sometimes that you're a little bit too forgiving. No, because she came in here with a plan. You know what I mean? And her plan was to raise her profile, get as far in the process as possible. And, you know, she even said in her VT, you know, she's good at manipulating men, she's good at this and that. But obviously we all grew to like her. Yeah, we all grew to like her because she's got a lot of likeable characteristics. You know?
I loved her.
I loved her.
I
I
can't
hope
help
she
but
liked
still
me
love
half
Hazel.
as much as I liked her.
Yeah,
I
but-
can't help but still love Hazel.
I loved Hazel
Yeah.
right from the
I
start.
hope she liked
still
me.
adore her.
I hope she liked me half as much as I liked her, but I don't know. Did she like me? Did she ever say?
Did.
Yeah, no, look, I like certain aspects of her character. I don't hate her. You know what I mean? Like as, you know, like I hated Callum. I don't hate the girl. You know what I mean? You know, she was a nice girl, but I just don't.
I think you two were always just sussing each other out.
Yeah.
You two were friendly.
Let's face
but
it, you
were
two were the
sussing each other
smartest
out.
in here, and you knew that, and therefore you had this
You
slight.
played on it,
You
you know.
had this slight thing
Your
where.
little things where you smirk. Did you know? We noticed it, didn't we? Sometimes you smirk at each other, and you gave each other the look, and that's because I think all the time you two were sussing each other out. All the time you
Yeah.
were trying to get on
I mean-
one step higher than.
Oh, I think you sussed each other out from day one, and then you just was
Yeah, no, I mean,
seeing what each other were
yeah,
up to.
yeah.
I love
we-
the fact that when the doors opened, she turned around and blew a kiss back at us. I love that part.
What?
Gee.
Yeah, the doors opened, she turned around, She did her first pose where she was like standing, however she stood. Her little model pose, which she did there.
Mind you, the music took a hell of a long time to start.
And then she turned around and she went and blew one back.
The music took a hell of a long time to start.
Yeah, because obviously...
What, was that just when she left?
I am such a soft touch because after everything I've argued with and said and everything, and I still like adore Hazel.
She,
a bit sad.
what she said was when she left, she went, boys, she went, it's weak. She went, she did me really proud. I was just like, oh, it's like fucking tear ducts. I'd be like, Sophie went, it's all shit in there.
Oh, if Sophie went, I'll be on the floor. I'll be joining her up the top of the stairs. I
Been
wouldn't.
putting on her leg.
I'd be like, you're not going!
If we hadn't
Shit,
had
is this all
the
of
conversation
us?
the first 2 weeks and
Well,
she
no,
didn't see
where's
me
Steve?
as a threat, I probably
Steve and
would have really
Jodie.
liked
Steve
her
and
and got
Jodie?
on with her as
Steve
well
and
as what
Jodie?
you two
Steve
did.
and Jodie.
But I
Got
think
the house,
we were
mate.
never really meant to sort of like get on. That me and Hazel. That's the thing. Like me and Sally were never meant to get on.
No, but mind you, you didn't really talk to each other. Did
You know?
you?
So it
Can I
was.
have a bit of Nutella?
Did you get along with Sally first week?
No, I had a laugh with her, but Sally is the kind of person that I've been around all my life.
Thanks.
You literally just went...
Hang on a second, is that yours?
No, it's not.
That was
Who's
yours.
that?
That was your and Hazel's one.
that?
No, it's not.
You and Hazel
Sophie's
finished.
and Jean. No.
No, we didn't finish
Yours and
ours.
Hazel's.
No.
There's a Nutella there. Whose is that?
She did.
That was yours and Hazel's.
Your and Hazel.
We sat out here earlier, right?
one,
And
you
I
got
left, there was that much in it. Hazel
Hazel's
sat
a
alone.
chocoholic. She done 6 bars of chocolate a day.
Don't worry, you can share
Whose is that?
my half. I don't
Right,
know.
well, I'll just finish the leftovers
No,
then.
you can
I'll
have
scoop
my
her
half.
out.
Charlie, you can have my half
Yeah,
with
no,
Dexter.
Charlie, you can have my half.
Whose is that?
Right, can.
Who is
Yeah.
that?
It tastes like it's been open for a while.
It has. Whose is that?
Whose is that? Probably's got ash in it.
That's Sophie's and Gino's.
No.
So,
Mine's in my drawer. I might.
do that, you know.
2340.
And that's like
Bro, that cookie crumble.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is the way that it goes.
Who was interested in the finalist?
No, I'm saying
If you're a finalist, if you're in the final, the only person who's going to get any sort of attention is the winner.
Not really, because the people who have
No.
made it come second, third.
True,
No,
actually,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
Like Imogen, she's probably the one that's made it the most out of
Yeah,
everyone.
but-
Oh yeah, she didn't even get to the final,
She
did
didn't
she?
get into the final, did
That's
she?
what Dexter's saying. That's what he's saying. He
Was
said
she
if
a
you
nice
don't get
girl?
I think it's your
finals,
personality,
you
to
get
be
more
honest.
press before.
What, was Imogen nice in the house?
it?
I can't even remember her.
yeah,
Because there's so many
I think
attention of
Imogen
four.
was just doing
no,
it.
it's because
Here and
you've
there.
still got that week
much.
or two run up. So while there's still interest on the show, you know what I mean?
Play on it.
If
Use
you
it.
go out, then you'll still get pictured because there's interest in the show. After the show's over, everyone automatically moves on to the next big thing, which will be X Factor.
I
No
see
one
what you
will
mean,
ever
yeah.
be worried about the person who comes second, third, fourth, whatever. Yeah, they might get pictured going out doing a PA or whatever, but if you're basing your whole career around how you are in the press, definitely go this week. So she made the right decision, and for what she wanted to do.
Fucking hell, she's planned down if I played to her.
She said to me that I asked her, I said, why did you come in here? And
Yeah,
she
'cause
said,
she started
she
an
said to me,
argument on
I will
purpose.
tell you. She went, but I'm not telling you in here.
So she
won't
started
say.
an argument on purpose.
And she also
No,
told,
but she
she told
obviously-
me to remember
See,
this day.
I genuinely
She said to
disagree. I
me-
don't think she started it on purpose.
No,
I don't
she
think
said to me and
came up
Joe-
She said to
Did,
Jack
but
and I,
She said to me and
today.
Joe, she went, remember today.
I
She
thought
went-
that.
And I went, what do you
Did
mean,
you?
remember today?
But then I'm thinking.
No, I'm not saying I thought that. I just asked
No,
you.
Dex, you're not saying
but
Dexter
I
is.
thought that when
Hazel,
Dexter mentioned what he
Hazel
said.
said to us, remember today, and I went, why is remember today? She went, just remember
She
today.
went, remember today, I'll tell you outside, this has a lot of importance.
Who said that?
Hazel said, remember today.
She went, I've opened my eyes. She went, I know what I'm looking at now.
Charlie, you
Shit,
can give me a
remember
can, please.
So,
I don't have a clue what she meant. I tried to get out of her.
I
but
tried to work it
didn't-
out.
didn't.
I couldn't. I was sitting there all day thinking, what does she
It'll be one of those
mean?
things I'll have to ask her, along with a lot of things at the rap
I've got a
party.
pucker pad
Jesus
filled up.
Christ.
Questions to Hazel.
I've also got a couple of questions for Gina.
Yes, it will.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
My people.
Wait, so she what? She said remember today.
Yeah, remember today. She went, it's important.
She went,
And I went, why? She went,
Ah.
I've opened my eyes.
she went, I opened my eyes and know what I'm looking at.
That's all she said.
What, today?
Yeah, and then we were, I was like, Joe told me, and I was thinking, what does she mean? And I couldn't work it out for the life
And
of
then,
me.
and then she said something like, trust me, boys, remember today. That's all she said.
What happened today?
That's it.
That's what I was thinking.
She knows. She won't tell us until we leave, but
This is where Westlife, I'll See You Again starts playing. I fucking love that
not for
song.
Gina. I won't. With Gina, I hope
be
you
any
never
attention
see
to
her
that.
again.
Someone just reminded me that I have to see her at the rap party, but I said I need security. I need, like, I'm just going to ignore her and just stay away.
The thing is, as soon as the actual
The diary
final was
person will
over-
get on the mic and go, "This is Big Brother. Could Gina come to the stage?"
Do you think they're going to smash out their faces, the diary room people?
No.
No way, absolutely not.
No, I think they'll still
That's
keep.
boring.
I think they'll still keep a bit of a.
Oh, yeah.